Welcome to The Take. I'm Jody Joe. Thank you guys so very much for being here. I'm with the homeboy E-Man.
What's poppin', Utah? What's poppin'? Let's get it.
And the man, the myth, the legend, the Code.
I have arrived. Let's get it.
Welcome to The Take, everybody. We here. We talking about the Pope. Yeah, the Pope, man. It comes to the Pope and them Italians, man. He's unhappy with the way things is going down when it comes to procreation. When it comes to my mind's telling me no. But my body.
It's telling me
My
no.
body telling me
No, that shit telling them no.
Baby.
He wants y'all to say he don't see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind. The Pope is a little. He feels like the procreation rates for Italians is going down, and he thinks it's a tragedy, for lack of better words. His words, tragedy. Let's take a look. Vatican City is reporting that Pope Francis, he bemoaned Italy's plunging birth rate on Sunday, warning that the decline represented a threat to the future of the country. Births in Italy last year hit their lowest level since the unification of the nation in 1861. God dang. Since 1861, these are the lowest birth rates in over 150 years.
Damn.
Or exactly 150 years.
It is what it is.
No. Over 150 years for sure. Amen.
Amen? You said amen or amen?
I didn't say amen. I said amen.
Oh, okay. I'm just checking, bro. I thought
Yeah, bro.
The Pope, my bad.
That's huge. Looking back on it, he says that births were down. The National Statistics Office said this month, with the figure falling for its 12th consecutive year. So not only have the birth rates plunged to their lowest at this year since 1861, but they've been plunging for the last dozen years. Quote here says, the demographic winter is real worry, at least here in Italy, the Pope said in his weekly address. He says it seems that a lot of people have lost the wish to have children. Lots of couples prefer to remain childless or to have one child only. It's a tragedy, which runs counter to our families, our country, and our future. There were 404,892 births in Italy last year, the statistics office said, down 15,192 from 2019. There were 746,146 deaths in 2020.
Oh, shit.
The population fell to 59.3 million. We're talking about 300. They went a negative 300,000 on the population, bro. Hoo-wee. So there's only so that's like people like the California exodus. More people are leaving California than are coming, which means population go down, which means spells doom and gloom.
It's the whole planet supposedly, so I'm just saying. He obviously only worried about Italy and shit right now, but Elon Musk was talking about something like this about how we're not making enough humans.
Yeah, niggas don't listen to Elon.
Yeah, they for sure don't. I'm just saying. He had mentioned that, but not making enough babies, bro. There's too many people like me.
I mean, I kind of get that, though. I kind of get that, though. I mean, think about it. The world that we live in right now is corrupted and so messed up. People don't want to bring their children into this world. You don't want to bring your own baby and you got to worry about their life is in danger. Are they going to end up, autistic, or are they going to end up having some type of disability? Just anything.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? The rates for all that stuff
birth
is
defects and shit.
Yeah, birth defects and stuff like that. But I don't think that's the reason, bro.
That can't be the
that's
reason.
been around since freaking for hundreds of years.
But I mean,
this
that
world ain't shit.
Yeah, I agree with that.
The end times, my brother.
I agree with that.
No, I don't hear that shit.
This world ain't. Don't nobody want to bring their kids into this effed up world. And plus, people are more selfish than ever before.
Yeah.
A lot of freaking, I got to do it. A lot of women don't want to have children now. More women now more than ever do not want to have kids. There's a lot more women out here selfish with their bodies. And they don't want to have children. They don't want to mess up their figure. Instagram and social media, they want to keep that figure tight. They want to keep it right. And they don't want to blow out their steam pipes. They want to stay tight and right. So they don't want to have kids.
They don't want to mess up that
fucking,
bag.
though.
Plus,
They be.
yeah, that's a baby is different.
That bag, bro.
Plus, they don't. People in general, it's expensive to have kids.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's and we're dealing with financial issues in these day and age, and it's tough. Period.
It's a burden
for
yeah, that's right.
people, normal people, to even live. I mean, pretty soon, a loaf of bread is gonna cost a day's wages. And imagine if you got a whole family of little motherfuckers to feed and shit, eating up shit and all that, bro. We ain't got time for that.
Mm-hmm.
Some people are doing the responsible thing and saying, you know what? If I'm going to suffer in this hellhole world, I'll do it by myself. I'm not going to bring children into this. And then the other half of the people, I think, are just women that don't want to ruin their bodies.
Is it really a problem, though?
I think another thing, too, is just fear, bro. A lot of people don't want to have a baby because they're afraid of the situation. Like I said, with society. Society is changing so much. You don't know what the hell's going to go on. So bringing your child in this world is defective. There's so much evil shit.
I said the same thing. Yeah, you're right. I said the same thing. You had a question, though.
Oh, freak you.
Is it really a problem, though?
What does that mean?
Is it really a
Is
problem?
that rhetorical?
No.
You want to answer?
Yeah, I like
Yes,
that
it's a problem, bro. Life is always a good thing.
Yeah, I know. I understand all that.
This
but
planet has enough for hundreds of billions of people.
I understand all that. But what I'm saying is it another person's responsibility or even their right even to I'm not saying force or anything,
Right.
but to question another person's choices.
When it comes to the Pope, sure. They
No. When it comes to individuals, period.
like the Pope.
No, like people who aren't having babies and people who are having babies.
So we're leaving the Pope out of it because it's the Pope saying this shit.
I know he's saying it.
You know, when he says it,
I'm
they-
asking the panel. I'm
Hey,
asking.
listen.
Why would I ask him? He says it's a tragedy. I already know where he stands.
Right.
So I'm asking the panel: is it really a problem when your neighbor's not having kids? Obviously, it's not your immediate problem. I get that.
Right.
I don't give a shit what my neighbor does.
Yeah, that's their personal business.
Matter of fact, if they ain't got kids, it's better for me because I don't got to hear them noisy little motherfuckers.
You know what I mean?
No, I don't.
On a broad spectrum, you ain't the Pope. He ain't the Pope. I ain't the Pope. The Pope thinks it's a tragedy.
Right.
On a broad spectrum, do you think it's a tragedy that other people, including your neighbor, obviously I'm not talking about them though, but that includes them, other people aren't having kids? Is that really such a bad thing? I don't think it's a bad thing. I don't give a shit.
I mean, I do think it's. I don't think it's good. I think procreation is important for us to sustain life on this planet. So anytime you see a large number of people not procreating, it's gonna cause alarm. Like, yo, what's going on? What's happening?
Okay.
And
Not me.
and the reason why, it's the reason why procreation is down. That's the alarming part.
Well, first, that's true, but first you have to the when it's down.
And it's been down for 12 years, Code.
When it's down, the problem that arises, or why is it such a bad thing that it's down, is first, and then you can hit the reason.
Yeah.
Because it's only an issue because of what? Because long after I'm dead, I need people to be here. I don't give a shit.
I feel like
It's about the religion. The Pope. I usually politics and religion. Well, they blend for a lot of people, but
They're supposed to be separate.
they're supposed to be separate.
But I got you.
Church and state, right? Supposed to be
Yeah.
separate. But
Let's,
with the Pope directly merged them too.
Yeah,
He's
sure,
like,
sure.
for our country, and
I understand.
okay.
He cares about the people. I understand.
Italians.
Those people.
Yeah,
the people.
right.
I feel like everybody deserve to, have a legacy. And I don't mean like your company, your business. I feel like a child is your legacy, and I feel like people need a legacy out there.
See, that's what I'm talking about. See what he just said?
People need a legacy out there.
He said, I feel like people need a legacy.
I disagree with that.
What if somebody? No, I don't disagree with what he's saying. What I'm saying is because he feel like people should have a legacy. What if some people are like, I don't want a legacy? What then? You still feel like they should have a legacy? What if they don't want a legacy?
I mean, I feel like because the simple fact, like
Fuck.
even
Talking about dictatorship. God
hey,
damn.
even though the fact
they don't
that
want no legacy.
Hey,
Yeah,
even though
nigga, you need legacy.
even though they don't, and I understand why the reasoning, but it's like when you have something, you want to be able to give back to your children. When you have a company, you want to be able to do that, not to your business partner, not to whatever you have. You want to be able to give back. You work so hard to do so much for yourself, but also too you should be able to want to have a legacy, someone that can take the realms of your life, the decisions that not the decisions, but the things that you go by in life. You know what I mean?
Feel free to stop whenever you're ready. You be talking yourself into a motherfucker getting trapped. I be trying to bail you out. But then they think Jody cold for cutting him off like that.
Hey, bro.
Hey,
I was going to pounce on him. I was going to let that be.
Hey, bro, all them words you said, bro, sound like you a dictator to me.
I was going to let him be with that
Sound like
shit.
you just trying to force it on motherfuckers. But everybody doesn't deserve to have a legacy either. Some people are just douchebags.
That's true.
We don't want your
Lil
shit
Nas,
to
you want
continue
Lil
on.
Nas X? I got him. It was that's the full name, right?
Nas
Yeah,
X don't
little-
deserve one.
See?
He ain't gonna have one.
Right. But what I'm saying is, you can't force your ideas and beliefs on other people. This is what I believe.
Right.
But when you're the Pope, that's exactly what you do. You can do whatever freaky. Let me tell you what. This guy, well, let me point this way. This motherfucker right here, this guy, the most powerful man on the planet. They say presidents and all that.
Right.
The president, no. This guy right here. He's got the juice. The queen, yes, the queen's got some juice, but
He got the juice.
he got the juice. Where the followers are in the many, the power that be. But in my personal opinion, all jokes aside, I don't give a freak. Like
About Italy or the world?
Yeah, I don't care about Italy.
Okay,
Not
it's Italy.
not be, that's their choice. They're clearly not having sex. Well, they probably are having sex, but just they're probably using condoms and shit.
Pull out.
Because they don't want to have kids. And if that's the case, you need to identify why it is that they don't want to have kids versus the fact that they're not having kids. That's not the problem. The problem is, why are they not having kids?
Yeah, that is.
For me, the answer is kind of obvious.
Oh shit.
The new generation's trash, social media, selfishness, and this world is trash. Final take, Code.
My final take is, I hope if Italians don't want to have kids, and let's say another, I don't know, people from other countries go to Italy and choose to live there, and they're having kids, I hope the Pope is okay with that. You get what I'm saying? They're not Italians, but at least they're having kids. You get what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. If you
Oh, no,
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Because you know who I'm talking about, like specifically who I have in mind? Them Asians, they don't play. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Niggas.
If they go over there and they whoop,
Niggas.
whoop, whoop,
Niggas.
whoop. No.
Let niggas come to Italy, start having kids. It's a state of emergency. State of emergency.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I hope you accept all.
Because we all know
You ain't-
Italians is racist against some niggas. Italians don't like niggas,
All-
historically.
all I know.
Yeah, they prejudice shit against niggas.
Whatever. All
All
I'm
right,
saying
so-
is, I hope he accepts.
Meanwhile, I love me some Italians. I love their
I love
food,
everybody. I love
and I
everybody.
love Marissa Tomei. God dang.
I love everybody. So I hope he accept all birth, not just Italians in Italy if they boost it. That's all I'm saying.
But you know the answer to that question. What about you? Final take, E?
I feel my take is I hope that they literally, like you said, look into, finding out why these people don't want to have babies. Because something else is going on. Why nobody just like, no, we ain't doing it. It's more that's going on with this. So I feel like they should look into more details of why these people don't want to have children.
Sure enough. My final take is I don't care that the Italians are choosing not to procreate because that's their choice. They have the right to not do that. But I do care about why they're choosing not to procreate because I think somewhere in therein lies the root of the problem. And yeah, man, I think that it's just a sign. My answer to why is I think it's a sign of the times. This world is hard to live in. And sometimes people are being selfish, and sometimes people are being unselfish by not wanting to bring their kids into a corrupt, effed up, shaky, non-existent for the long time world. But that's just me. Thank you guys so very much for watching The Take. We are live every Wednesday around 2 p.m. Make sure y'all be there. I'm Jody Joe. Some man of the legend of code. That's E-Money. We out this thing. Deuces.